Have you ever caught yourself whispering instructions while cooking or muttering before a meeting and thought, "Am I losing it?" What if those private conversations are actually proof that your brain is working smarter, not crazier? Stick around to discover why people who talk to themselves are tapping into a secret psychological tool. You're assembling a bookshelf and reading the manual out loud.
Maybe I can help.
Your friend laughs, but experiments show that reading instructions aloud keeps you focused and improves performance. Volunteers who spoke the steps made fewer mistakes than those who read silently. Even toddlers chant left shoe, right shoe as they master laces. When you externalize your inner dialogue, you create a map that guides your mind. Imagine leaving audio breadcrumbs for your brain to follow. People mumble through recipes, whisper directions while driving, or talk themselves through filing taxes. Saying the steps out loud engages your attention and keeps you on task. Far from being a quirk, it's your brain using every tool available to succeed. When you talk yourself through errands or a chaotic workday, you're essentially giving yourself instructions and encouragement. This not only clarifies what you need to do, but also reduces mental load. It's like writing a checklist in the air. The more complex the task, the more helpful this externalized plan becomes. Self-talk isn't just for tasks, it's a pep talk. Athletes use it to push through fatigue. In a study with tennis players, those who practiced self-encouragement showed higher confidence, lower anxiety, and better performance than those who didn't. A simple "I can do this" sends motivation through your system. The caveat: keep it constructive. Negative phrases like "I'm terrible" set you up to fail, while positive or neutral statements steer your brain toward action. A meta-analysis of self-talk in sports found that the effect was positive when the language was encouraging, but disappeared when athletes criticized themselves. Another study noted that people with low self-esteem felt worse when engaging in self-talk, even when the words were positive. Scientists hooked volunteers to brain scanners and showed them distressing images. One group described their feelings as "I feel scared," while another said "Sam feels scared." Those who used their names recovered faster and showed less brain activity in areas linked to distress. Switching to third person creates psychological distance. You step outside the emotion and regain control. In another experiment, participants reflected on painful memories while in a scanner. Third-person narration again calmed the brain. Try narrating your feelings as if you're advising a friend. "Alex is angry but knows this will pass." Your inner voice also helps with self-control. In a button press task, when researchers blocked inner speech by having participants repeat a word, they became more impulsive and made more errors. That whispered "don't eat that second slice of cake" does help. Self-talk is also a memory hack. Researchers compared 4 methods for retaining information and found that participants who read information out loud remembered it best. Speaking adds a production element that flags the information as important and makes it stick. The same principle works for everyday life. Reading your grocery list aloud or repeating the names of people you meet helps cement them. Vocalizing engages both speaking and hearing, making the information more distinctive. Pop culture paints self-talk as a sign of madness. Think of the cartoon scientist muttering to himself. But psychologists say it's common among healthy people and may reflect high cognitive functioning. To use self-talk effectively, set an intention. Decide when you'll coach yourself during tasks, before challenges, or when emotions flare. Keep it kind. Swap harsh criticism for encouragement or curiosity. Your brain will respond accordingly. Use your name when emotions run high. It creates distance and calms you down. Speak your plan. Before a complex task, verbalize the steps. This reduces mistakes. Read aloud to remember. Say lists or concepts out loud. Your memory will thank you. Be mindful of tone. If self-talk leaves you feeling worse, scale back or seek support. Encouraging language is powerful. Harsh words can be harmful. I used to dread public speaking. Before my first presentation, I paced my room whispering the script. My stomach knotted, and my hands shook, but those rehearsals turned jitters into confidence. By the time I spoke on stage, the words flowed naturally. I still talk to myself before tough calls or creative projects. It grounds me and reminds me I know what I'm doing. Maybe you've done this too, practicing a speech in the mirror, reciting answers on the commute, or giving yourself a pep talk before a workout. Those moments are more than superstition. They're tapping into the science of self-talk. Talking to yourself is like carrying a portable coach and friend. It sharpens focus, boosts confidence, calms nerves, curbs impulses, and strengthens memory. It's not weird, it's wise. So the next time you catch yourself muttering at the stove or whispering at your desk, smile. You're tapping into a powerful strategy. If this peek into the science of self-talk resonated with you, subscribe for more psychology insights. Comment about a time you talked yourself through a challenge, and share this video with a friend who could use some encouragement. Your inner voice is one of your greatest assets. Use it wisely and keep the conversation going today.